Give me the count in.
All right. G'day, everyone. My name is Jason Hosking from Solon, Iowa. This is Yarns from Afar. That bloke on the other side of the other screen is a fella, good friend of mine. He reckons he hasn't had less than an hour for lunch ever since he started working. He mixes Red Bull with Bundy, calls it a Reg Grundy. That is Simon Simmo Drummond. How you going, Simmo?
Oh, not bad, mate. Yarns from Afar. It's been quite a few weeks before we've even had a chat. So how have you been, first of all? I know White's been a couple of weeks, so why don't you tell us about all the shit that's happened in Corntown?
Corntown has been rough the last... well, it was rough for a couple of weeks. There's shit still everywhere. People are cleaning up. But, yeah, the reason, mate, I didn't have power for a week and a half. Well, that might be a bit of an exaggeration. I love exaggerating. For about a week, though. It was about 7 or 8 days. No power. So, yeah, didn't have computer, didn't have internet, couldn't get a Yarns from Afar going for the viewers. I'm sure there's plenty of punters out there going, yeah, come on, when's another one coming? But, no, mate, it was a bit of a rough week. Tornado, hurricane, derecho, whatever they called it on the news, which there wasn't even that much news about it. Swept through Iowa on derecho, a land hurricane.
Is that like a corn chip?
It's you take a Dorito, you mix it with a bit of wind, and you're fucked.
You're fucking Corntown.
Corntown, mate. Now it's sideways. The corn is sideways. You should see the fucking shit. It's fucked.
Blow the fucking ears off them?
Flattened it, mate. And then Donald Trump come over and he says, yeah, is it worse than the flood you had a couple of years ago? Mind you, the floods we had were 2008, not 2008. I want to
know, just segueing back into last Yarns from Afar, with all this corn flattened, did you find any frisbees?
No frisbees.
Because that's where all the frisbee golf gets lost, right?
Yeah, they can't. Yeah, exactly. You fuck it up, you throw them left, and they go right, and you wait till the autumn when the farmers start picking the stuff. Now it's probably not even worth picking. But I was going to ask though, being from Florida, being from Queensland as yourself, what's the worst storm you've had, you reckon? Like you've seen cyclones.
It's like Florida, when a hurricane comes to Florida, you can tell the locals that they start having hurricane parties. So they pretty much just go, okay, everyone over my joint, we'll just drink until it blows through. The people that are usually filling the freeways and leaving the state are the people that really have never really been through one before. But it can get scary. Like if I was along the coast on some little friggin' island or somewhere near there, then I'd be scared shitless. But when I moved here in 2004, there was 3 hurricanes in a row. I got here in between the second and the third one. So, and it's the first time I had ever heard of them having a curfew. Like you weren't allowed out in the streets, nothing. We were just locked down. I was in a hotel and I'm fucking starving. So I didn't know about the curfew. So I start wandering around the streets looking for a friggin' Wendy's or something to have a burger. And I'm just walking along, just doing all that shit, and then I'm like, going, I'm starving. And then this cop comes along, and he's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, going, I'm starving, mate. And he's just like, everything's closed. And I went, why? Because of a bit of wind. And then he's like, there's a curfew. You're not allowed outside. And I'm like, all right then. So I went back to the hotel and start trying to find all my coins and dollars and all that to get some chips out of the friggin' vending machine.
And that was well before bloody Uber Eats and DoorDash and all that, so you couldn't even call a DoorDash from Atlanta. Hey, come down.
Yeah. Since then,
call that pie joint.
The worst storm that I've been through since then was 2.5 years, almost three years ago actually, where I'm living now, and it was this. I can't remember the name of the hurricane, but it was coming up right on the Gulf side, and then just before Tampa, it decided it wanted to cross Florida, so it came straight over us, and I got courtyard fence. I had to take all my fence down so it didn't blow away. But luckily, I never lost any power or anything. But everything was blowing to shit, and you look outside and you see like a little child go flying by there.
Yeah. What are you doing, Nancy?
Yeah. So yeah, it was pretty bad, but and that's the only time where I was like going, okay, I had set up where, all right, this is the small room. I was going to go into the pantry in my kitchen because that's like right in the middle of the house and it's tiny. So if the house fell down around
pantry's your fucking hurricane basement area. That's your tornado shelter.
You don't have basements in Florida, mate.
And then you're in there eating all the fucking food, and then you can't get nothing because the fucking joint's shut.
Like, I'm in there. That's where my Duracho fucking chips are.
Hopefully you had plenty of fucking salsa next to it. And a couple of... Hey, don't forget the little tub of cordial, mate. Fucking lemon lime. Or just lime. Lime cordial. How good. Actually, you'd probably have the red fucking cordial and go fucking schizo with everyone afterwards.
Oh, yeah. Walls, mate.
You'd be the red cordial. I remember going home for the 2017 granny and bloke that I sort of chatted to on Facebook for because, we're talking about tigers and shit. And I actually met him in the LA airport and he was showing me videos of, because he lives down in Florida and the first hurricane, and he showed me photos of the winds fucking going crazy and his kids are bouncing on the trampoline and shit. Said, fuck, must be nice. We get sent down into a fucking concrete hole when there's a bloody tornado. But yeah, the storms are pretty vicious, mate. I mean, they can be.
A tornado is a lot scarier than a friggin' hurricane. Because a tornado comes on you like that, right? A hurricane, a week, like that it's coming. Everybody goes and it's just like the beginning of COVID. There's no dunny rolls on, and there's no water. There's no bread anywhere. People are going, oh my God, I'm gonna do this. Coming. Yeah, so you just go a little bit crazy. I just make sure I've got enough booze.
Yeah. Grab another Reg Grundy, mate. What was it? A Red Bull and Bundy. The old Reg Grundy.
I've never tried that before. I've never tried that before. I know you just made it up, but that was pretty good.
That's your drink, mate.
I might try it.
It's funny. Speaking about Florida cyclones, you got all sorts of different types of weather, but mostly let's talk about the heat, right? And people like skin cancer bloody scared? Do they slip, slop, slap like we've been doing since the bloody 80s, or they just sit there and go brown and then worry about a little spot on the side of their ear?
Look at us. We're a couple of gingers, mate, so we're fucked. I've had something cut out here. There's people I know here that just keep going back to the, dermatologist 3 times a year to get something chopped out, but then they're down the beach the next day and they don't seem to give a shit.
No sunscreen, no hat. Like, who's Norm? Who the fuck's Norm, mate? Well, or is Norm the fat fuck that doesn't ever get out and exercise? Which one was Norm?
A friend of mine had a boat, and a couple of years ago, he said he had it in Tampa, and he goes, "Yeah, let's go out in the boat and blah blah blah, and we'll go and do this, and we'll just sit out there and drink and just see life from a different angle or whatever." So, and I'm out there, and I got this big friggin' brim hat, a fucking a neck gaiter thing that covers the ear. I've got long sleeve, and he turns up. He goes, "What the fuck did you bring a hazmat suit for?"
Yeah, he's definitely seen the world from a different fucking angle.
Right fucking ear.
Yeah. I don't want me fucking ear. I want my ear still on next week. Fuck. I'm gonna do a bloody YouTube show called Yards from Afar. I want to be able to hear the cut that's speaking. Yeah. So, speaking about the heat, right, this is a fucking stupid story, but I thought I'd share it because it's got a bit of humour to it. You know how they call that, when you get a little bit sweaty downstairs, a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh, yeah, it's called SBS, sweaty ball syndrome.
Sweaty ball syndrome, monkey butt, whatever you want to call it, right? Yeah. So I've got home and they recommend, corn fucking starch or powder or some shit, right? Anyway...
Cornstarch in your fucking Jats cracker?
Yeah. It dries it up, mate, nicely, right? Anyway, so I get home after work.
Get the old Arm & Hammer.
I think that's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. Like, nah, it's a different brand. Well, it's a different brand, but same shit. Anyway, so I have a shower. I've got that fucking chafing going on.
Arm & Hammer sounds funnier. Come on. Yeah.
Arm & Hammer, bloody Head and Shoulders. Anyway, so I've got a bit of the chafing going on, a bit sore down there, and I thought, oh, fuck, I better have a shower first. I need to walk the dogs and go for a bit of exercise.
Did it turn into fucking glue?
No, it doesn't, because it's so fucking starchy, you fuck. That's the reason you use starch and not fucking stuff.
Okay.
Talcum powder like spaghetti one day, and it turned into glue.
Okay.
And you're picking it up going, oh, what the fuck?
I'm learning. We're yarns from afar. We're learning.
We do have a fucking learning session here. The 20 minutes of learn, 10 minutes of fucking bullshit. This is what we do here. Yarns at Afar. Me and Simmo Drummond. He paused. Did I mention he paused Reg Grundy's on Sunday morning? Anyway, so wake him up a bit. Red Bull and Bundy.
I'm gonna try it.
Mate, we got to fucking license that. That's our drink. Anyway, so getting back to my fuck story about this corn stuff. I got chafe going on. I thought, I can't be fucked, but I'll walk the dogs, right? But I thought, I better powder up first. So I did. So I'm walking around, it's the neighbourhood sort of alive. There's a few people outside playing. You say g'day to the mums and you say g'day to the people walking past you. And, a few people see you. So I get home, no big deal. And going to bed, just before bed or whatever that night, I thought, you strip down, you're into your jocks. And I notice a big, like the powder was on me fucking ass on the back of me shorts. This whole time, so I'm walking around the neighbourhood, every fucking person would have seen this powder spot on the back of me fucking ring. And I thought, oh, God, how embarrassing. They know I've got monkey ass like a fucking poof. Anyway, so...
Would have been funny if you farted and you see a little bit of poof.
Yeah. Yeah, like a vision, then the dog comes up, sniffs. What was that? That was bloody cornstarch. Oh, oh, mate. So on a less bloody lighter note, I'm just having a sip of beer. I'm on this new beer. Someone bought me him. Salute the Sun. Something out of Seattle, but anyway, pale ale. Good shit.
That's pretty funny. Salute the Sun comes out of Seattle where they never see the sun. Holy fuck, that was too many S's.
Another S, it's from a brand called Elysian or Elyson or something. It's got a lime on the front. It's not a bad drop, actually. I mean, you drink it, because I am.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, you could stick that in somewhere else.
Yeah.
But
that's how you find the citrus.
That's where that'll take care. That's where you don't need that cornstarch anymore.
Yeah.
So Cedar Rapids today, joint, where I work, but I live near. They've finally jumped on board with the whole mask up.
Well,
mandatory mask.
So, the whole of Iowa, or is it just Cedar Rapids you're talking?
I think county. So Lynn County,
okay.
Or the mayor of Cedar Rapids anyway, come out and said it's mandatory if you wear a mask, right? So that's just sort of started here. Iowa City, they do believe Iowa City going into the shops and all that was a few weeks ago. Now all the students go back to school. There's like another 2 million fucking cases yesterday or some shit. Anyway, so how long has Florida been is Florida mandatory to wear a mask? Do you have to wear one?
Florida has been a shit fight for the last 2 months. With cases going up. So they made it mandatory. They've closed the bars, all that. Bars are still closed. You have to be a restaurant that has over, 60% of your revenue is food before you can sell alcohol, blah, blah, blah. But, you have to wear a mask in everywhere. There's plenty of people that have not been and then got into arguments because I still remember on the news there was this one where somebody was some old guy was trying to walk into Walmart, and the greeters at Walmart wouldn't let him in. So then he's like doing the old fucking this way, that way.
I thought he was going to sneak past.
Around him, and then the greeter from Walmart tackles the bastard. So...
I'll get you. You got to go fucking play rugby.
Yeah, and then there's a bit of a scuffle. ensues. So I'm there going, where do I bet on this fight? I don't know. I want to bet on it somewhere. So, there's you've got the people that are not giving the shit about other people. I understand both sides of it, honestly, but the bigger picture of it all is we're all meant to be in this together, the way I see it. And if they won't let you walk into a store with no shoes on, then what's the difference if they won't let you walk in the store without a mask on?
That's right, because in Australia, we're used to go to any shop without fucking shoes. We can go to fucking Safeway with no shoes. We walk around barefoot, mate.
Yeah, shit.
And and they say no shirt, no shoes, and everyone's just used to it. But as soon as you tell them to put on a mask, they get all up and antsy about it because, for whatever reason, let's not worry about that. I just didn't know if people were sort of yelling at each other, carrying on, because sometimes you forget it. You just want to run into the servo or grab a pack of cigs or whatever. And, you get blasted or get out or whatever. But, no, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. But, I just wanted your thoughts on Florida because I was just really getting stuck into being mandatory and whatever.
Yeah. Well, and school just went back. So they're still debating, like, I think majority of schools I've got a mixture between people in the classroom and kids doing the online. Where, like, my daughter's uses the webcam and logs in at each of her classes, and the teacher's teaching them over the webcam, right? So
I wouldn't mind that if I knew the kids wouldn't get sidetracked watching TV or their iPads next to them. Because when I'm at work, if you told the kids, you sit there and you have to do online school because obviously the teacher's got to know if you did it or not. But will they pay attention? But mine are going like 2-3 days a week at the moment, and then next week probably different. Well, Labor Day's next week, so I don't know what the fuck's going on really. But anyway, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. So I was going to ask. I was driving home the other day, so I got me fucking Tigers Premiership T-shirt on and that. I went for a bit of a kick last week, getting right into it. The Tigers won again last night or whatever, 27 over Freo. And, it's all happening in the footy, mate. I just getting pretty pumped for it. Might even have another bloody Richmond Premiership on the way, which I'll have to get me mate to send me. Yeah, they are favourites now. Even they're only the second or third on the ladder. I'd have to check. It's been a couple of games since, but I know Port Adelaide are on top. But the last time I looked, after we beat West Coast last week, we were the 3-1 favourites, and then a couple of 5-1s after that, 4-1, 5-1s after that, and the Granny's going to be a night one in Brisbane this year. So October 24th, I believe.
I wish I was there. Yeah. So, because it's a shortened season, they're only really up to week 15 or something. I don't know. Then when's the finals actually start then?
Oh well, see, I don't. Yeah. Give me a couple seconds because I was going to write when the finals start, but I suppose October, first thing in October probably. Let me. Okay. I'm just trying to look.
So there's still.
You've got 18 rounds. You've got 18 rounds.
18 rounds.
On September 18th is the last round from what I'm seeing here. And then it must jump into finals after that. So,
go the
Tigers. Yeah, Brizzy, Yeah, but Richmond's got to pump Brisbane when we fucking play them.
Famous last words, he says.
Oh, fucking last words, first words, I don't give a toss. I'll have to get me mate to send me over another 6-pack of Carlton Draft Premiership cans because I've got the 17s and the 19s, and now I'll at least save them for me till I could fly again because this whole fucking crazy year's been totally a debacle. What a pear-shaped fucking year this has been.
Yeah, I know.
But, I'm driving home the other day, Simmo, and I was driving home and I've got me music on shuffle. I don't even know what I hit. I hit a song or shuffle or whatever, and a blast from a past, bloody up there, Kazali starts playing on my phone, and weekend.
You know what you should have done? You know that viral video stuff they do where they play the music and the car's going and they get out of the car and they're dancing inside the car doing whatever. You could have put the car in drive, right? So it's only going slow. Set up your camera and done a bit of an up there Kazali on your car door, mate.
Do a specky on the fucking bonnet, mate.
Specky, then I'd be seeing you on the news as it says, Aussie guy takes specky over his fucking Ford and gets run over or something.
Toyota, dickhead.
Toyota. What a feeling.
Oh, what a feeling.
Okay.
That he bangs his head. Remember they used to jump up? And who was it? Kevin Bloody Wilson, Rodney Root. He's so small when he's in the Toyota commercial, he jumps up, hits his head on the bumper bar. Remember that?
Fuck, that's funny.
Oh, fucking classic Rude or wherever it was. Oh, it's got to be Rude. He's a legend, mate. Oh, fuck. That's Kazali.
Yes.
Bloody put it in your library and see if I can find it here. Anyway, you seen any Aussie movies or any bloody Aussie TV show? You watch Neighbours or have you put your VPN in and watching it for lately? Don't do any of that shit?
I keep forgetting to even start looking. So I don't know whether it's... Well, I usually got plenty of other things to do. But, yeah, I haven't seen any movies in a while, actually. A funny thing, well, nothing to do with Australia, but I just remember when I was a kid, when Karate Kid came out, I was like, 12 years old, right? And you do the old fucking crane fucking kick shit, right?
Oh, so mate, yeah.
I was going through Netflix and I found this show, it's two seasons long. It's called Cobra Kai. And it's the Karate Kid guys when they're old. So it's actually pretty fucking funny. I got addicted binging it. So anyway.
Even bloody what all the blokes, even Daniel's son, he's the he's rich and he's car salesman, the big car salesman of the town, and the other guy, what's his name, Johnny Lawrence. He's the guy that got his head kicked in that freaking sweet chin music. Yeah, he copped it.
The blonde guy. Yeah, so he's down and out drunk, and he opens up a karate place again because he's friggin' needs money and shit, and ends up it's a lot of the storylines the same. It's all this kind of shit, but they take the piss out of some stuff that happened back then. So it's kind of cool.
Was it Was Daniel still rooting Elizabeth Shue? Wasn't Elizabeth Shue in it? That was her, wasn't it?
No, he's got other kids. Other girl that he's married to, and he's got a kid.
Why would you pass up on her, mate? She's fucking spot on. Cocktail, Back to the Future. What was that other one she was in with Val Kilmer? Wasn't she in there with Nicolas Cage in that fucking Alco one? Wasn't she a bloody pro in Leaving Las Vegas?
I think so. Something probably.
Gosh, yeah, she's quality. I should get a poster of her somewhere. Dunny, maybe at the Dunny. Good place for it.
Is it?
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Well, beware of the cornstarch, mate. You might get some on your hands.
Okay. Yeah. Oh shit, my hands are dry now. More fuck something else. Yeah. Then you reach back a little further and get some lube.
Yeah.
Fuck it. Mess you up, bloody hell, mate. Fuck. Anyway, I was going to chuck on Man from Snow River the other day, and I didn't. Then I was going to chuck on I
want to watch The Castle.
Castle classic. I did watch Takeaway. Yes. What was the other one that it was piss funny that I was going to watch the other day? The Castle is legendary, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
dreaming.
Yeah, dreaming. Tell him straight to the pool room.
Bloke selling 4 eskies. Yeah, how much? Charlie dreaming, like. Oh yeah, hey, don't you hate when? Oh, I had a little bit of a.
What do you call this?
Oh,
mashed potato. Oh. What's he saying?
But it's what you do with it. It's what you do with it. It's ice cream.
That's fucking funny. So I do want to bring up something. You're on another podcast that's to do with Iowa sports, or is it just any sports? I don't know. I think it's mainly Iowa sports, right?
Midwest sports, mate, but we do call ourselves I Want to Talk Sports. So, yeah, keep going. What we gonna give me a plug, are you?
I had my first listen of your 3rd episode, I guess it is. And I'm just listening.
Yesterday, whatever, when we dumped that, yeah.
I'm just listening to you 3, and one of them just sounds like he's just like so, like, is he on friggin' Prozac or something? He's just like, hey, man, it's like, whatever, dude. And you're like, and with your full-on thick Aussie accent and coming up with these sayings where half the time, do these guys even know what the hell you're saying?
I'm surprised that.
And you're going, he's got more moves than a bucket full of worms. And I'm going, and these guys just pause going, what the fuck, man? So I loved it. It's good hearing an Aussie with sayings and all this shit. You even said threw in the old cunt in there at one point, and the boys didn't even say anything. But
they're so used to me, dropping the cunt word, mate. They fucking love it. Oh, yeah, then I was bullshitting on about the US Open. The US Open was funny, yeah.
I really enjoyed it, and I was listening to some of your predictions or whatever coming up with the sports coming up. So, it was actually pretty good. And this weekend, finally, the Kentucky Derby, not to be confused with the KY Derby. That's a different ring around. Just remember that.
Oh, the ring around. Good choice of words.
Yeah. So I heard you had some tips for that. And
one of them scratched already, Simmo. Yeah, now I don't know what to do.
Was scratched. So here's the thing. I'm gonna just put my 2 cents worth in of what I've already looked at. Tis the law. Basically, that thing's probably gonna shit it in backwards. So the only thing, you really to make money out of it, you're probably looking at trifectas, exactas, and stuff like that. The only thing is that. Tis the law is coming out of gate 17. Nobody's ever won from gate 17. So it's going to waste and it's also right next to AP Honor, which is coming out of gate 16. Those fuckers are going to be running across really fast, hopefully tiring themselves out. So now you start looking at who could potentially come from behind and run the fucker down. Well, I just happen to be. I like 2 other horses. One of them is called New York Traffic, and I know you like that.
Oh, you like that too, do you? Yeah. You might have heard us mention that. Yeah.
Race, and I bet on that race where it just got beaten by Nose in the Haskell or whatever it was. So that one is going to come flying home. But the one that beat him is called Authentic. Now. I was liking the look of this thing, just going, you know what, I was going to put that one in my exacta and trifectas for sure. But I'm just, and then I was watching a quick video of them leading Authentic off the trailer, the horse trailer, being led out by the assistant trainer. And they're saying, oh, there's the assistant trainer. And his name is, bing, 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 Jimmy Barnes. So,
Jimmy Barnes, he's the hard fuck working class man.
Is that a sign or is that a sign? I'm gonna have to bet on Authentic.
Authentic, Jimmy Barnes.
Yeah.
Oh, bloody hell, Simmo, you brought it on, mate. I didn't expect to get rich off this episode, but it sounds like I'm gonna.
Oh, I don't know about getting rich, but
mate, I'm already broke, so I may as well go for broke, eh?
Yeah, if you're gonna put, and then the what is it? The Oaks is tomorrow, actually. So that's the female version of the Kentucky Derby. So
Kentucky Oaks, right? Yeah.
Gamine, I think that's how you say it. Number 5, really, if it was in with the boys, it'd probably beat all of them there too. This one's a freaking gun. So the only thing is,
favorite.
Oh, it'll have to be by a mile. So that's the thing. To win any money, if you were going to double with the Oaks, you could do an Oaks on Friday and the Kentucky Derby on Saturday. You could put those in there, but you'd have to put something big on there to actually make a decent profit. And then if some long shot comes in, you're screwed anyway. But I just thought that as soon as I saw that assistant trainer Jimmy Barnes, I went, that's my horse.
Barnesy.
I was liking him before that, him and New York Traffic, and I was liking them as well. Like Tis the Law, everyone's going to be on that thing.
Yeah, we're jumping on just to say they won, and then they say, I told you he's got to win.
From gate 17, you'll see a great horse, a great racehorse. Like I think it's a great racehorse anyway, but shit, like it's gonna it's got some work to do just to get across from out there without wasting too much energy.
That is some working class man stuff there, Simmo.
Exactly.
That's a mint. I'm gonna have to drop this bloody thing on YouTube before Saturday for sure. Then get a few bloody viewers so they could all join in and make some cash.
Make some cash. Well, maybe we'll see.
At least win some. I don't know if your mate is to call it making it.
At minimum, you have to put them in your exactors with Tis of the Law.
Tis the law. Might have to get a frame. I was so looking forward to Art Collector winning, getting a fucking frame picture like me Winks one and me Farlat one and me bloody Black Caviar one, right? and it was such a good story. Art Collector. I collect art. Well, I don't fucking collect art. I'm talking shit.
Well, you got some art behind you on the wall.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. So that kind of art. And I'm trying to, if I knew my headphones were going to rip out, I'd reach down and grab the Winks one. But you believe me, I got one.
I've seen it.
Oh, yeah, nice. Yeah, cool, man. Anyway, so, hot tips. Kentucky Derby, I can't fucking wait. The Derby Derby. I can't wait to it, man. I've got Saturday off now. I'm going to buy a bottle of bourbon and make all this different fucking mint juleps and the Kentucky. I'm looking forward to making one of them Kentucky sweet moons or whatever they call it, the blue moon, Kentucky bourbon, some other shit. Yeah, I've got about 3 or 4 fucking recipes ready to roll, man. Wow. I'll send you. I mean, they're on the Kentucky Derby website. And it says food and drinks, and there's about 4 or 5 different drinks that they make. And I'm like fucking laughing. I'm going to do that. But cricket. Did you know the cricket? Australia over in England, and there's a game on tomorrow, 12 o'clock.
I didn't even know about it until you mentioned it just before. I was like, what? I thought we were still in like zombie apocalypse.
Zombie land. Yeah, no, they're over there in Southampton. They're going to play a couple of T20s against England, Australia versus England T20s. It starts at midday Central Time, so 1 o'clock for you tomorrow if you got your DVR set or you got Willow Cricket on your bloody computer. This is why I opened the episode with the fact that you haven't had fucking less than an hour for lunch ever since you started working, mate. You watch cricket, you fucking work out who's going to win horse racing. I haven't got time for that. I'll get 10 minutes for lunch, mate.
If you want to win money, you got to do your homework.
Yeah, you know what? And that's what I never do. That's why I've got $7 in my TVG horse banking account.
which you just found out you can't bet on the Derby. What a fucking joke that is.
What the fuck? I'm so pissed off about that. Because if you remember, I was asking you a few weeks ago why I couldn't bet on Arlington Heights, that Chicago one or whatever, because it belongs to fucking Big Puss, Big Dick, fucking whatever his name is, and there's a whole bunch of tracks that Iowa people can't bet on them. It's like, hang on a minute, do I drive to Illinois and fucking pretend I'm an Illinois resident just to throw some fucking cash down?
Well. Yeah, see, I don't understand those rules. They want to make money by people betting, but then they want to restrict people as well. Now, I don't know whether it's just your states don't want to have their residents betting too much. I don't freaking know.
It's stupid because we have Prairie Meadows, which has got a horse track, and that's the reason we can bet on other tracks. Even in Australia, I could bet. Randwick, Flemington, all this Ballarat, Bendigo, all the bullshit.
So they get from using the Twin Spires conglomerate because they're not getting any money out of it. It still goes.
Yeah. So what's that Twin Spires? I might have to look into that. I don't know what the fuck. But anyway, mate, we're getting on about.
Yeah, I sent you a link. We're pushing. Try it out. See if you.
Yeah, you did, but it says you get $100 bonus if you bet $500. Well, I'm not that. I'm not a fucking baller, man. Do you see any gold chains? And fucking rings? Nah, I can't bet $500.
Isn't it like $100 in the first month?
Oh well, a bonus of 100 if you bet 300 or 500 in the first fucking week or something. Well, Jesus Christ! Like, if I was,
it adds up. Believe me.
Fucking Simon Simmo Drummond, maybe.
Choose the one. Choose the one that you have to bet the most on, and you just. Over 3 months' time or whatever, and then it ends up you'll be getting $10 here and there, and it'll work out for you.
Anyway,
we digress. So what else we got going on?
Well, yeah, we're pushing about 35, so we haven't got much time left. But this brings us to the one little segment we like to do, and it's whoever's made you laugh. Another Aussie in America, off Twitter or Facebook, one of them pages. Has anyone tickled your fucking funny bone this week? Has anyone said anything you just think, yeah, this bloke deserves a g'day or a fucking cheerio?
Well, there's a what's the name of that Facebook page with JJ and you can just put anything on there and nobody's going to get offended.
The banter one, the Aussie banter.
Yeah, the Aussie banter one. There's a guy on there. I think his name's Steve Fry. He seems to be posting like 50 times a day. I don't know whether he's just bored or whatever, but he finds some funny shit. And it's stuff that may not be politically correct, but
that's what the page is for.
Yeah, that's what the page is for. Now, sometimes I've found myself going, "Whoa, I would never have said that," but that's not what it's still funny because we still enjoy humor. We're not trying to piss anybody off. We're not doing anything else like that. It's just you just go, that was a funny one right there.
Good stuff. What was it, Steve Fry?
I think his name was Steve Fry.
All right, I'll have to have a look. Classic, isn't it?
I see things coming up on my you get these announcements on Facebook, kind of somebody just posted something in some group. For some reason, his comes up on mine all the time. I don't know why, but my brother could be posting shit, and I have no idea.
You never see your brother shit.
I don't understand how Facebook does its algorithm shit. It's maybe if you look
maybe you've hit the like button so many times on Steve Fry. You probably both got a fucking hour for lunch, and you just both fucking drop memes and Facebook fucking funny shit, and you just like back and forth like each other's fucking crap.
Okay, so I get an hour for lunch. You get 10 minutes to go and start putting some fucking cornstarch in your shorts.
Up the ass. All right, you got me there. Yeah, I've got to get through the rest of the day, mate.
You're going on your 10-minute lunch and you do the old LeBron James fucking powder thing as you're going, fucking starch.
Yeah, and the boss is like, are you still hungry? I'm a fucking oath because I didn't even eat nothing. Oh, hey, well, I've got a little bit of a g'day and a bloody shout out as well. I've got a cheerio, and I'm going to probably fucking bottle his name up here, right? But a bloke, and I believe this is the bloke that helps out JJ with the pies, and I'm not 100% sure on that, right? But I've got him on Facebook as a friend, but he drops a lot of funny shit on his page and on the Aussie page. David Serrano Meady might be his name. It is his name, whether or not I fucking said it right. But anyway, this bloke fucking seems awesome. And he always put those Leo Capriato or Capricciosa, whatever the fuck.
That's him. Okay.
Yeah, with the fucking smart ass fucking thing. Especially the one where he's put it on the back of his chair and, hey, David's out for lunch, and then they spin around the chair and it's Leo Capriato, whatever. Oh, fuck. I crack up. He's got so many of them. It's a fucking pisser. So, yeah, one day I'll get to meet him, hopefully. I'm not even sure where he lives. But, no, he fucking seems piss funny. So, if he ever listens to this, good on you, mate, because they're a fucking classic. He's my little g'day cheerio for the week. Hey, mate, fucking funny stuff. I love it.
So, next Yarns from Afar, I believe we're going to attempt to stretch our technological brain cells to see if we can somehow make this a three-way, right? We're going to try and have a guest and see. Yeah, it'll probably be an audio call-in, right? It probably won't be video. We'll just have someone and we'll have a chat to another Aussie that's here in the US and get their 2 cents worth of things and maybe tell us some funny jokes. Who knows? So
that's right. Yeah. Don't be afraid to sort of
whether it happens is another thing.
Don't be afraid to send us your bloody if you've got a Skype address and you want to hit us up individually or on YouTube or whatever, just give us a question or hit us up. Obviously, Jason Hosking's my name, Simon Drummond's his. It's Facebook bullshit. Hook us up, and maybe we can get you on the other side of the call or an audio for 10 to 15 minutes to be fun. Get into it, have a few laughs. That's what we're here for. That's what we're here for, mate.
Yeah, exactly. We're not being too serious here. You don't see any TV commercials, but at some point.
I see something behind your head. You've got the tally going, but I can't figure out if it's...
Hey, you remember old-time TV where they used to do the live TV ads in between where they'd come up and they'd be going, "Here's your spam." Talking about that funny joke you said before.
We forgot the joke of the week.
we could start doing some sort of live TV ads and write something funny there. Who knows? The world is your oyster.
Yes it is. No, that was a pretty funny one. Should we end with that joke? Because
tell
that
the
was
joke.
pretty good, wasn't it? Anyway, so me and Simmo having a bit of a laugh for. So remember the Rodney Roo joke when he's talking about the he goes, "Man, I hate that." And everyone's going, "What do you hate, Rodney?" And he says, "Don't you hate when you get a tin of spam, right? And you go to fucking open it and you fucking pull that ring tab." He goes, "You slice it, you slip and you slice the end off your dick." Yeah, happens to me all the time. And I've still got lots left.
Rodney Rude.
Rude lives. Yeah, give a big hand for Rodney. Oh God, fucking Aussie shit's classic, man.
Yeah, he was banned from Queensland.
Well, that's right. We went up and said, yeah, he saw a band.
Yeah, it was for many years, many years, he was banned from Queensland.
All right, mate. Well, let's fade it out. Let's say good. See you later. And we'll see you next time and whatever. And we'll stop recording this. And
yarns from afar. See you again. Take it easy and win some money on the Kentucky Derby.
Did you say the Kentucky Derby?
Or is it Derby?
It's both. And as we close out, I got Jimmy Barnes.
Oh,
working.
Authentic.
He loves a little woman. One day he's going to make his wife, mate. All right. Hey, see you later, everyone. We'll see you next time.
All right. Cheers. See ya.